For this recipe, you'll need chicken breast, pasta, garlic, butter, Parmesan cheese, parsley, and a few simple seasonings. Start by seasoning the chicken generously with salt, black pepper, and paprika for that rich flavor.
You have been seeing cooking videos like this, right? Even on your Facebook, on TikTok, and on YouTube. And it is super easy to create. And in this video, that's what I'm going to be teaching you in this video. But before you start creating your cooking video, you need to have idea of what you want your video to look like. Hi, I'm Grow with Choma. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and on this page I teach you all you need to know about AI tools, how to grow videos with AI tools, how to grow your faceless YouTube channel. In fact, go through the channel, you're going to see something that will make you stick around. So when you see that, do want to join the family by subscribing. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to create cooking videos like this, and it is super easy. See, watch this video to the end. Don't miss anything, because that particular one you miss will be the most important thing in this tutorial. I am not joking. So do want to pay attention to the class. But before we start the class, do me a favor by liking, subscribing, and leaving a nice, wonderful comment in the comment section. Lastly, before we start creating our video, there's something I want you to know. Before you start creating your cooking video, you are meant to have an idea of what you want to create or what you want your videos to look like, because you don't just go to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT, I want to create a video. I want to create a cooking video. It is not done like that. You have to have idea, okay, what do I want my chef to look like? Do I want her in a straight hair? Do I want her in a packed hair? What food am I cooking? Am I cooking international? Am I cooking local delicacy like our Nigeria delicacy? Or are you cooking another country's food? So these are the things you have to bear in mind, or you have to consider before you start creating that your cooking video. But in a situation where you don't have any cooking idea in mind, do not worry. This is where I come in to help you. Now, if you don't have any video in mind for you to create, this is when ChatGPT comes in. So we're going to use, so in this scenario, we're going to be using ChatGPT to generate food idea, meal idea, food idea that we are going to be using to create the video. So we're going to be going to ChatGPT. So I'm going to open my ChatGPT. I'm going to carry you guys along in this. So I'm going to tell ChatGPT, I'm going to be using the voiceover. See, I don't know if you guys can see it. It has a voiceover place where you can use your voice to express what you want to say. So I'm going to tell ChatGPT, hi ChatGPT, please, I want to start creating a cooking video for my AI faceless YouTube channel. So I want you to give me interesting meals, or you should suggest interesting meals I can create. So I'm going to wait for ChatGPT to give me. So after doing the voiceover, this is what ChatGPT did. It wrote out what I said. So you can see, hi ChatGPT, please, I want to start creating a cooking video for my AI faceless YouTube channel. So I want you to give me an interesting meal, or you should suggest interesting meal I can create. Now I'm going to click on the arrow sign, and we're going to wait for ChatGPT to give us meal. So ChatGPT has already given us ChatGPT has already given us, it says cooking content works with blah blah blah. That's not what we're here for. We want the meal, you want meal idea. So it said Nigerian meal that performs well on YouTube. You can see street food, shawarma, suya, puff puff, comfort food. You can see rich food. You can see healthy globe meal. You can see a whole lot of things. Budget challenge, 3,000 naira dinner challenge, eating fancy on a budget. Good. I love the 3,000 naira dinner challenge because this is what people would like to watch. What can 3,000 naira cook in this economy? So this is going to attract people to watch that content. So after this, I'm going to pick the one I want to do. For this 3,000 naira dinner challenge, I think I'm going to do it for my faceless channel. So I'm not going to do this video here. So for this, we are going to be doing creamy chicken pasta. I think I want to do creamy chicken pasta. So I'm going to come here and click again on this voiceover, and I'm going to tell ChatGPT, I love the meal you gave me, but I want to make the one of creamy chicken pasta. And I want you to give me detailed step by step on how it is done, and also in a clean close-up shot when needed or when action is going on. And it should be in a clear structure format or in JSON format. Please, I'm going to click good, and I'm going to wait for ChatGPT to say what I said. So you can see it wrote out what I said. So I'm going to click the arrow, and wait for it. Now, when I say JSON format, this is what I mean by JSON format. Like it's giving it instruction. Wait, I'm going to be leaving the video. This is what I mean by JSON format. It is giving it sound design, ingredient, 2 breasts, 2 chicken breasts, 250 pasta, 2 tablespoons of butter, the scene name, the duration, the visual, like this is what I am aiming. So now that we have gotten the idea of the meal we want to create, the recipe, now let's talk about the chef, because your meal will not make itself. You need a chef to make the meal. For some people, they use their natural, they use their face, like they create a copy of their face in an AI format and use it to make the video. For this scenario, I'm going to be creating an image of a chef. So let's continue this tutorial off camera, because that's where I'm going to be spilling the tea. But please do what to like and leave a nice and wonderful comment. So let's go. So after asking ChatGPT to give us the action, so this is what ChatGPT gave us. Next is that you don't just start a cooking show without your chef, right? You need to have a chef that is going to be doing the cooking for you. So for the purpose of this video, we are going to be generating our chef, and I'm going to be using my image. I'm going to be using my image for the chef. So I'm going to come back again to ChatGPT. I'm going to tell ChatGPT I don't want to type, so I'm going to be recording it direct. So I'm going to click this microphone button and tell ChatGPT I want to use my own image for my cooking faceless AI YouTube show. So give me a prompt that I can use to generate the image and to keep my face and body the same way, no changes. And I want to be placed in a modern kitchen that has a central island in the kitchen, and the kitchen should have a write-up that says cooking with Chioma. And as I'm standing behind the central island, I want the ingredient I'm going to be using to make this food to be visible in a transparent bowl. So now I'm done with telling ChatGPT what I want. You can see it here. I want to use my own image for my cooking. So give me a prompt that I can use to generate image to keep my face and body the same way, no change. You understand? So now I'm going to send it to ChatGPT so it can give me a prompt that I'm going to use to generate the image. So I'm going to click on go. And also, you can generate your image in ChatGPT. Just know that there's a limit to it if you are not paying, or you can also generate it in another website. Okay, don't worry. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to be giving you guys the 2 ways. I'm going to be generating the image in ChatGPT, and also I'm going to be generating the image in that website too. So now it has given us a prompt. See, create a hyper-realistic cinematic cooking showing portraits using the exactly, you understand? Okay, good. So now we're going to create this. I'm going to be going to this website known as Flow AI, So we are going to be using this website. I said Flow AI, not these. Come on, Flow AI. So you're going to be using this website to create. So I'm going to click the first one and allow it to open. Now we are going to click on new project, right? When you click on new project, you want to create an image. So I'm going to come here that this video is showing and click on it and turn it into an image. Now, because the video I want to create, you can post it on YouTube, you can post it on Facebook, you can still post it on TikTok. Well, all way in a way, you understand? You will now put it in 16.9, right? Come here, click on this plus arrow. So I'm going to click on add media, right? And click on upload media. So I can add my picture. I'm going to come here and click on this, my image, and click on done, right? So that my image can be uploaded. So as you're waiting for the image to upload, so the image can Now the image has been uploaded. I'm not going to go back again to ChatGPT. I'm going to come back again to ChatGPT. Then I'm going to copy out all these prompts. I'm going to copy out these prompts and paste it in here and paste it. So now let's copy out the prompts. So we're going to copy out the prompt, right? Going to copy out the prompt and come back to this flow and now paste it here. Remember, it's an image that we want to create. We are not going to paste it here. We are still going to go back again and keep copying till we have gotten all the prompt that ChatGPT gave us. So now that we are done copying out the prompt, this is the whole prompt, right? And this is the image I want to use. So I'm going to come here and click on this plus icon, right? I'm going to come here and click on this image. Hold on. I'm going to click on this image, this 6740. I'm going to click on it. That's my image. So it has appeared here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It has appeared on this upper side. So I'm going to make sure that if you want to use 16.9, which is YouTube, you can use this. If you want to use 9.16, which is TikTok, Reels, you can use 9.16. But because it's a YouTube movie, a long form video, I'm going to leave it on 16.9. Now I'm going to leave it in times 4 because I want to have different version and choose the best. So I'm going to click on this arrow and we are going to wait for it to generate. So let's wait. So now so it's done creating our image for us. So you can see I'm in a modern kitchen. This is it. Well, I don't like the one I'm on low cut. I like this because this kind of imagine vibe. I like this one. And you can see he wrote cooking with Chioma at the back. Hold on. This one too is also nice. So I'm going to use this one because this one is more clear, right? Yes. So I'm going to come here and this is my image and you can see I had makeup on and all of them has makeup on. So I'm going to try and save this one. I'm going to click on so I'm going to click on download. I'm going to click on download details. This is it. So this is the image here. Okay, good. So we have downloaded this, right? We are going to go back again to download another. Where is that second one I said I liked? Yeah, I liked this one too. So I'm just going to download this, right? Good. So it's already downloading. Let's go to our gallery and see the video. Hold on and see the image. This is it. You can see. This is it. This is it. And this is it. So we have gotten our image, we have gotten our chef, right? Now after getting the image, the next step that we want to do is that we now want to start making the food. Now we're going to go back to ChatGPT. I will not tell ChatGPT that So I want to make the meal, the creamy chicken pasta. I want you to give me detailed step by step routine or action to make the meal. And also I want you to include my chef in the prompt too. And I want it to be a Jason style, in a Jason format. It should be in a clear format. Please give me step by step on how the meal is done and in a close-up shot when needed or when action is going on. So I'm going to wait for ChatGPT to write out the things I actually asked it to do. So that's what we are waiting for currently right now. So, and you have to bear in mind that you have to give ChatGPT time. So you can see it has written out what we asked it to write. No, there's another thing I want to include in this. I'm going to also tell ChatGPT, and I also want her to be able to communicate with her audience because you are cooking, you need to teach people okay, this is what is going to go into our pot. This is what's going to go on. We're going to use pepper, we're going to use onions and a lot. So I'm going to add ChatGPT to also that I also want her to be able to communicate with her audience. So that's what I'm inputting now. So if you're still here at this point of this video, please do want to like, subscribe, and leave a nice and wonderful comment. So we're going to wait for ChatGPT to write out our prompt. So I love this. So you can see it gave us detailed prompts, the exact face, our what our kitchen is going to look like, the write-up, cooking with Choma, the ingredients, in fact, everything in details. And I'm going to use this to work. See, this video is going to come out well. If you follow my step-by-step routine, your video is going to come out looking good. So we're going to copy this scene now, scene 2. We're going to come here, copy it. So we're going to come here and copy. We're going to come back to our Google Flow, our Flow AI. Then we will now come here and click this plus button. Then we will now add, sorry, my bad. We will come here and click this plus button on top. We will now click on upload image, right? We're now going to choose the image that we want to use. So I'm using this one. I will now click on done. Then I will now come here and click on video, because remember what we want to do is video. I will come here and now we are going to pick this image. That image you uploaded, you just click on it, right? You just click on the image. When you click on the image, it's going to appear here. We're not going to use it. You're not going to come here and paste the scene that we want to generate, right? Remember, our scene title is ingredient introduction, duration 10 seconds, camera angle, blah blah blah, visual. Now this sound, remember I told you I don't want any sound because I don't want copyright claim. So I'm going to come here and clear this copyright claim, this sound effect, because we don't need that. So I'm going to come here and click on this arrow for the video to generate. So we're going to wait for this video to generate and see what the video gave us. So our video is done generating. Let's see what it looks like.
For this recipe, you'll need chicken breast, pasta, garlic, butter, Parmesan cheese, parsley, and a few simple seasonings.
Okay, I love this. Just that there's a little tweak to it, but do not worry. Let's continue. Then we're going to go back again to ChatGPT. Remember, we got the scene. Okay, hold on. Okay, I omitted the first scene, right? Omitted the first scene. So for this first scene, we are going to come again and copy this scene. You're going to come again, sorry, and copy this. Good. We're going to copy this, right? And we're going to go back again to Flow AI, and we're still going to use this image. This image, we're going to come here, long press it and click on add to prompt. Just add to prompt. It will be added. Then I'm going to come here and paste our prompt. Hold on. Okay, good. Going to allow this to generate. This is our first scene. Remember, we made a mistake by generating the second scene first. So when, hold on. So we are going to wait for it to generate. Then when editing, you will do your editing, you use your head and your brain to run your editing. I hope you understand. You're going to add your scenes together to make it make sense. Now, this is what we got. Oh my God, this is the opening scene, right? This spaghetti, this creamy pasta. This is the opening scene. I remember ChatGPT told us that the chef is going to put the fork inside his pack and bring it up with smoke coming out. And this is exactly what this website actually delivered to us. I love this. So after generating this one, you're going to go back and generate the next scene. So you're going to come back here. Hold on. I'm going to come back to ChatGPT. I've reached my limit, but we will continue. Don't worry. I'm here for you guys. So we're going to come back here. Hold on. Okay, so we're going to come back here after generating that scene, right? We're going to come here and generate the next scene. The next scene, which is seasoning the chicken. So we are going to come here and copy. Come here and click on copy. We're going to go back to Flow AI. Sorry, we're going to go back to Flow AI. Then remember, we're using this image where she's standing. We're going to click long press it, click on add to prompt. It will be added to our prompt. You're going to come here and input your prompt that you want the app to generate for you. Inputting our prompt for the video, I want whenever Chef Chioma is talking, it should be in Nigeria accent. So I'm going to come here and say in a soft Nigeria accent. Then I'm going to click on enter so that my video can generate. So let's wait and see what our video is going to generate for us. Tell me this is going to happen. So let's wait and see what's going to happen. Remember, our video is generating already, but we've already created this.
For this recipe, you'll need chicken breast, pasta, garlic, butter, Parmesan cheese, parsley, and a few simple seasonings. For this recipe, you'll need
So now our video is done generating. Let's watch.
Start by seasoning the chicken generously with salt, black pepper, and paprika for that rich flavor. Start by seasoning the chicken generously with salt, black pepper, and paprika for that rich flavor.
Good.
Start by seasoning the chicken.
We have gotten this scene, right? Good. Right, we're going to go back again. See, I'm not going to do everything here, but this is the basic. I'm just teaching you the basic, but with this, you already know your way around it, right? I know you loved what you saw. So now that I'm done creating this video, let's see the sample of our work. Let's watch. I know you found this video helpful, so please, this is the end of our video. If you found this video helpful and you want to see more videos like this from me, do what to like and leave a nice and wonderful comment in the comment section. And also, if you want me to make any tutorial on anything, do what to leave it in the comment section and I'm going to be there. Thank you and see you in my next video. Bye.